G'day folks, it's Dragon from Aussie Survival in conjunction with Survival HQ. Tihopo put a post on the forum a couple of days ago about the new vehicle. He's got a Toyota Hilux, good vehicle, tough as nails, and I mentioned about LED reversing lights. This is one I fitted to one of my cargo trailers or bug out trailer. It works off 12 volts. It's connected to the vehicle through the plug connection on the vehicle, and I've got two of these mounted on top of the troopy above the doors, as I mentioned in that post. I've taken a snapshot of them. But these LED lights, I've used them on our solar systems here and out at our BOL. Throw out a very good light, and in fact it's a good advantage when you're backing up trailers in low light or dark conditions. They throw out quite a wide beam, not to the point where it's too bright, but certainly bright enough to see in the rear vision mirrors. So they're mounted on both sides of this particular trailer. Get a better one of that. It's in the shadow there. Okay. The reason I mounted them this way was that because these trailers are used in the bush a lot, got some angle, or RHS it is, sorry. Just cut one side off it, mounted it in there, and that gives a better protection against anything in the bush that's going to hit it, because the casing here is actually plastic, UV stabilized, and the mounting bracket here, if you can see it there in the video, is actually metal. So that's the way I protect them. I put a bar across here, so if it gets sideswiped by a branch or a tree or something, then that deflects it, stops us getting hooked up and being torn off the trailer. The cable for it, I protected it with a bit of 1/2 inch garden hose. You can see it there. Just zip tied it. It's just to protect the cable in the bush so it doesn't get caught up something and ripped out. And taking it all the way down and running along the chassis underneath. So that's the reversing lights I put on this particular trailer. The other two trailers, I've still yet to do it, but I don't know why they aren't a standard fit on trailers. They really are a bonus for trailers when you're reversing up at night or in low light conditions. So and all I've got, these work off a manual switch inside the troopy, so I can switch these on and off independent of the reverse lights on the vehicle. So you can also use them as work lights if you're working behind the trailer. The same with the way they're mounted on the troopy, working off the switch. Your engine can be off, and you can still use them if you're working behind the vehicle. Provides sufficient light. Throws light out about 20 or 30 meters, which is quite good. So that's one of the mods I've done to this trailer. The other one is that spare wheels. These are 14-inch rims. We've modified this trailer similar to a video review I did probably about 12 or 18 months ago. And this one has the diesel, trailer mounted diesel generator on it, which I did a review on probably about 18 months ago or something. Anyway, what I've done here is, because we use these a lot on dirt roads and in the bush, spare tyres. Now these are 14-inch rims. We converted it to 14-inch rims, changed the bearings, heavier axle and spring suspension. And what I've done is just mounted two more spare tyres. There's one this side, one the other side. All I used was a bit of threaded booker rod or cyclone rod, and you can see what I've done there just to secure it to the trailer. Left a little bit of space between the bottom of the tyre and the top of the mudguard there. Allows you for variations in tyre sizes and inflation and that so on. So it's not a real tight fit. The other modification we did was we put this bar, you can see here in front of you, going through the bush. This will help deflect any small undergrowth or small trees off the mud guard, so it doesn't get caught on there and fold back onto your tyre. So there's some mods that some people may be interested in. This one also has a fold down tailgate, which can make it easier to load and unload, particularly with wheeled items and that sort of thing, so that makes it a lot easier. Again, we extended the drawbar on this. Just see it there. Makes it easier to tow, much more stable on the road, certainly in the bush. Again, I mentioned, as in a previous video, the longer drawbar, yes, you do have a wider turning circle. That's something you've got to be aware of. So this is another one of my cargo trailers, one of our bug out trailers, and haven't used this one for a while. Start to generate every now and then. Aluminium floor and raised side, so you can pack more cargo into it and throw a tarp or something over the top if you like, or a cargo net or something. Alright folks, thanks for watching. LED tail lights or running lights fitted on this trailer. Very good, waterproof. Haven't got any problems with condensation or anything, and they're a sealed unit. And as compared to the normal bulb type, standard bulb type ones, I used to have them, but as these became available and more affordable, I converted all my trailers to LED running lights on the back. Also, I've put a guard around it, helps protect it against any impacts in the bush or on dirt roads and stuff. This one hooks up on the back of the Troopy. As I said, it's an 86 model. Doesn't have any ECUs or any of the electronic crap in it, so very simple, and it doesn't really care. It doesn't care at all. It's got LED running lights on the back of this trailer when it's hooked up to the Troopy. So very robust, very low profile ones compared to the old bulb type ones. You haven't got any worries about moisture or condensation or corrosion getting inside them. Sealed unit, and they work exceptionally well. Very low power consumption as well.